Okay, welcome back to another tutorial everyone, and we've got an image sent in by Christian, so you guys can go give him a follow in the description. And before I talk about his presets that he offers you guys, I'll show you some of his images. So we've got quite a bit of a vignette sometimes, a lot of shadows, and a real fade to those blacks and sometimes to the whites as well. But what I really like about this is the creaminess and the softness to the image. So I don't like too much sharpening or too much clarity. Really like this creamy, soft look to the entire image. And if you guys really like this, you can come up here and he offers his presets here. So if we come down, you can check out if you like them. Check out the before and after. Looks pretty good. So we're going to jump in Lightroom and we're going to be using this image here, and we're going to see if we can get that nice creamy soft look to these landscape images. And let's get into it. As you can see, here's his image from his Instagram, and we've got our dark unedited image here. So the very first thing I'm going to do is our horizon is way off, it's on an angle, so I'm going to straighten that up. I'm going to come into here, we've already got 4x5 selected, so nice size for Instagram. I'm going to grab this ruler tool here, and I'm going to click right on the horizon there, drag it all the way across, and done. Nice and straight. And the next thing, I'm going to brighten it up. And got quite a few shadows in the image, so I'm going to really bring them down. Blacks are kept kind of high still, as they're not really deep. And the whites aren't super overpowering, so I'm going to keep them about there. I'm going to chuck on a vignette. As you can see, it's quite a bit brighter in the middle than on the sides. And as you can see, the darkness it's very gradual. There's a long transition, so that's why I brought the midpoint all the way down. Really feather it out. And try to make it not affect the highlights. And right, so next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add some clarity in there. To get it a little sharp looking, and then I'm going to really soften it up with some dehaze, and this is what's really the key to getting that really soft look. I'm going to put it about there. Bring up the vibrance a bit. And I just want to get the exposure completely right before I do any colors. Actually, I'll do the curves. And then I might do some filters. So a decent fade. Okay, so that's the tone curve done, and that really controls the fade in the image. So good fade in the shadows, a little bit of fade in those whites and highlights. So I just want to do some filters now to make it expose the same as over in this image. So I want to just brighten up the top of this sky. A really nice and large will work best, so it has a gradual effect. Probably just bring up the exposure. And I think that's looking okay. I just want to brighten up the beach a bit. Might do all this after your colors. I don't think it matters too much. It helps to expose the image before you do colors sometimes. You're more likely going to be going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. I'm going to bring up the shadows. Right, and I just want to keep this bottom bit dark enough. Okay, so I think we're exposed really well. We've got our fade, got our whites, got our everything. So I'm gonna maybe remove some chroma aberration. Gonna do some split toning. So it's got a almost greeny blue cast to it. We'll need to desaturate it with the HSL. So that's what we'll do now. Aqua, desaturate. And the blues, but not as much. Okay. We'll give these blues a nice shine. And then the aquas are generally more in the highlights of the blues, so I might drop them. And let's work with the other colors. Make this jacket pop. Take the redness, the slight redness out of it. Maybe shift it a smidgen yellow. We're looking pretty close. Do a little bit of sharpening. Maybe out there. I'm just going to look through. We got everything good. If there was greens in the image, they'll definitely be down. Bump up the shyness of this jacket just a tad. Okay, I might just settle for that, guys. Got that really nice creamy look, and what really does that, as you can see, is this dehaze. If we get rid of the dehaze, it looks pretty contrasty, a lot of clarity, and now we look really soft. So what I might just do is bring the highlights up a bit. As you can see, that creates a bit more of a haze. And there's our before and after. So yeah, that's that image, guys. And yeah, keep commenting on what you guys want to see. I do read all of those comments. I just don't have time to reply to all you guys, but I do read them all. They really help me go find some other people to do videos about. And yeah, check out my presets if you guys are interested in those. And yeah, go give them a follow. His links will be in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.